Hey everyone, it's Shaf, aka That Mill Guy, coming at you with episode 15 of Exploring Mill. Today we're going to be going back into Legacy Part 2, okay? Small deck changes made. We've taken out the Jace's Phantasms just in light of some of the articles I've read, some things I've done, and obviously influenced by some of the games we played previously, okay? So those deck list changes will of course be available down below. And I want to take this opportunity, before we get into the games, to do two things. First, thank my Patreon subscribers, okay? Names are going to be popping up, of course. Thanks to them, the lights are on, the quality is up, and these videos can keep going. I appreciate it. And of course, if you wanted to help me on Patreon, that's going to be down below in a link. Second announcement I'm going to make is I'm going to be shifting over to one video a week. Aww. I know. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I think that I tried to make the two videos work just by doing a really lightly edited version of a standard video, the Milling the Mythic series. But for now, I just gotta make time for my family, friends, more for myself. So what that's gonna mean is just, one high quality video on Saturday, and of course the outside of mill content is going to continue on Card Market, okay? Sometime this week my video is likely already posted by the time this video goes up, so check them out there. But 2 videos a week, that's what I got time for, and the stream on Sunday, okay? So for now, but I'm very open to doing 2, maybe 3 videos per week in the future with more time, but unfortunately that's not something I have right now. But that's enough talk, that's enough announcements. Let's get right to the games, and I will catch you guys on the flip side for the wrap up. All right, everyone, what's up? Legacy Mill, some things have been changed up, but you already know that much. So let's hop right into the list. We won the die roll. We would love to play first. I think this is fine. We can play a Polluted Delta, which means we can hold up Daze. We have Archive Trap, Surgical Glimpse into Visions. I think this hand plays. It's in the blind. We have a counterspell. So, can't complain. We'll just play a Delta and go from there. Okay. So potentially, yeah, so we're not going to fetch. We're just going to fetch on upkeep here. We're just getting duels anyway. So Underground Sea is what we'll get. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna fire off here. We're just gonna fire off, see what happens. Show and tell. Okay. Okay. A little bit of show and tell action. This is gonna be... Yikes. Okay. This is gonna be one of our tougher matchups for sure. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of our tougher matchups. Just having Emrakul in the deck, but at least we have Surgical available to us. This is gonna be a little tough. Okay. This is gonna be a little tough. I could see if it's worth going for. Didn't get a land here, so we'll go to their draw step. We will grab a show and tell, so they can't do that to us right now. It's gonna be interesting. Emrakul is definitely the target here. Oof, I didn't play around that well, did I? Okay. I don't think that's something I want to Daze. I didn't play around that well. Okay. So, I think it's fair to assume that they have a Force of Will. The mistake of going for this now. Let's see if they Flooded Strand. Let's see if they use their Flooded Strand. We'll see. Because we could potentially draw into more with the Visions. I don't think I used that Surgical correctly. Did not expect the Spell Pierce, I'm going to be honest. Okay, land isn't bad. That allows us to at least hard cast a Daze. You know, not setting us back too many lands or anything like that. So they could go for a show and tell here. Okay. What do you got? Yeah, so we're just gonna do this. Imagine we pop an Emrakul here or something, right? Yeah, okay, so we will respond to that. We'll crack here. Grab an island. If we can't find... So it just puts it onto the battlefield. So if we can't find a surgical, this is going to be pretty tough. Not gonna lie, this is going to be pretty tough. Okay, that feels pretty good. Okay, so in that case, so we're going to do every... Man. Okay, so I'm going to go... This is going to be tough. Okay, so I'm going to go Snapcaster. And go Snapcaster Mage. Target Surgical. I think this is the way to do it, because if they want to counter something now, they have... So I think I'm going to go Force Pitching Archive Trap, because we don't need to hit the other Archive. Because I don't need to necessarily hit the other Archive Trap. I just need to turn off their game plan. So hitting Surgical, okay. And then we will Surgical the Aeon's Torn, hopefully eliminating their game plan. Oh, geez. So they have Force of Will available to them. Okay, well, I don't want them... I mean, other than that, like, do they really have a way to win here? Choose from outside the game, reveal it. Oh, okay, so they just get Emrakul through that. Okay, so we're essentially going to stop this. I just got to think about how to do this properly. Okay, so that shuffle effect is going to happen. Let the shuffle effect happen. Essentially, I'm going to... I'm going to Daze this. I think we really need to stop this, yeah. So we're going to Daze this. They're going to Force of Will. We are going to Force of Will. I know there's a lot of resources, but I really think we need to stop that Omniscience from coming down. Yeah, so they're going to force. We are going to force the show and tell, pitching the trap. Fine. Okay. Woo! Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. We did something. Okay. Damn. Okay, in that case... Okay. I'm going to Surgical Show and Tell. Right now. Take them all out. Play the Underground Sea. Go to attacks. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about that. That was insane. That was insane. That was an insane amount of things that just happened. I think we can get there. Okay, Arkham's Astrolabe's fine. The worst case scenario is them obviously drawing... Like, we don't have much of an alternate plan here. Oh, Ice Fang Quaddle honestly is the worst thing. Okay. Yeah, because they're going to draw a card. And they're going to be able to block our Snapcaster Mage. Okay. That's not what we want. Okay. What do we have in our main deck that can deal with this? Okay, so we have two Murderous Cuts that can deal with this. So I can wait. Okay, I can wait. Because I don't think they'll swing in with this, because they'll just... like, the trade isn't good. At the end of, oh my, okay. Okay. 2 Murderous Cuts in the main. Oh man, oh man, oh man, okay. Murderous Cut is it, that's all we got, and then they hard cast Omniscience, and they kind of just win from there. So they need, like, 10 mana, and they can get there. Okay, so we're just gonna... I really gotta thin the deck here. Make sure I'm just casting, like, drawing just spells. Thought Scour is not bad. Come on, come on, come on. Draw me into something. That's not exactly what I want to see. Okay. Okay, we'll just attack in. We'll kill one of the Quaddles. I think they block here. They definitely block here, yeah. So we'll kill one of the Quaddles. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we wait on this Visions. Like I'm in no rush to get this Visions off. I didn't play a land there either because I'm hoping to save the lands right now, especially with the Visions out. I'm hoping to save my lands for the Hedron Crabs because we don't have that many active lands that we can draw. So that, again, that's why we didn't play the land there. They're on a pretty slow clock. Brain Freeze isn't bad to actually chain together with stuff. Okay, so I think we can have a relatively big turn. So we can go... Let's see what they do. Like, we can honestly... Okay, Brain Freeze is actually pretty solid. If they go into an Omniscience turn, like if they go like Omniscience, grab an Emrakul from their side, play the Emrakul, blah, 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 you know, like we can mill like 12 cards off of that. You know, Visions... We can cast Visions and then respond to the Visions with the Brain Freeze. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Murderous Cut's pretty solid. I'd rather them Murderous Cut on their turn though. It is another spell that we just chain with. That's the thing, like, it is another spell that we can potentially just chain with Brain Freeze. Okay, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. You know what? Like, I'm not too worried about this Ice Fang. Ponder is fine. Let me destroy this. In that case. Yeah, I just don't want... Okay, yeah. Don't want them having that many resources. We'll take out a Daze, Flooded Strand, Delta. Okay. We didn't even need to take out the Daze. Should have just taken out the lands. Sure. Okay, so their clock is gone. There's 2 spells that have been cast. So, total of 6 mil. No, 9 mil right now. With the Brain Freeze. Okay. So this would have been the downside of not playing the land here. We'll just run this out. We'll run this out. Yeah, we'll just throw this out. Perfect. Just clock them a little, right? Like, there's also the idea that if we mill over enough lands, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if we mill over enough lands, well, that's pretty good. Again, no need to play the lands right now. We're at that perfect scenario, so we're gonna go... So I'm holding control. Okay, so full priority. Yeah, so we're gonna mill first with the Brain Freeze, then cast Visions. Let's see what they have. Let's see what they have here. Okay, so they're just gonna try and grab their lands now at that point, which is smart. Which is smart. They do want to be able to hard cast the Omniscience, right? So they're at 8. No, they're at 10 exactly. So let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we're gonna draw. Oof. So they can play the Omniscience and potentially just win here. Is there a card that can win them the game on the spot? I don't think so. Like, they do need to untap. That's the thing. I don't think there's a card that exactly wins them the game on the spot. Fire Mines. Okay. How do they win this right now? Do they grab Emrakul and then put Emrakul in the deck with Brainstorm? It's not a bad way to do it. Like, what would they do here? I think, like, ultimately, like, me not playing a land has been, like, just too weak. I should have just been playing lands. I honestly should have just been playing lands this whole time. There's no need for me, like, I should have played at least, like, one land or whatever. Just because it sent me back, like, enough. But we'll see what they do here, because they didn't cast their Cunning Wish. Which they could have. I don't know. Could have. Cephalid Coliseum is actually pretty interesting. See what we can do here. Oh, these blue matchups are always wild. They're always so wild to me. Definitely bringing in Red Elemental Blast and Pyroblast in this matchup. 110%. It's like an interesting version of the show and tell list. It's playing green essentially for the Coatl. Okay. What's Clash? Clash on the opponent. If you win, so if they have a higher CMC, I guess. Okay. The legitimate way to win. Okay. Oh Jesus. Like, I'll just respond to that. We have, okay, so we'll just brainstorm here. In response to that brainstorm. Oof. Okay. Fine. You have it. Okay, fine. A lot of misplays, I think. A lot of ways we could have won that. Ravenous Trap seems good here. Probably don't. Well, I think we do want Force of Wills. I don't think we want Daze, especially on the. No. We want Snap. I don't think we want Daze. Force of Will doesn't seem terrible. Pyroblast and this seem good. Ensnaring Bridge seems pretty solid, actually. Yeah, Ensnaring Bridge seems like a solid permanent to bring in. Murderous Cut. I don't know. I don't know. We could take out like one Force of Will. But I mean, we're not on the draw. Okay, so I'll shave like 1 force. Maybe the Ravenous Trap is like too much wishful. We'll shave 1 glimpse. Just bring in more counter magic to be able to deal with stuff. Flusterstorm doesn't seem too bad, actually. Like the counter magic. So maybe just shave Daze altogether and bring in Swan Song and Fluster. Just as a way to counter, like, essentially everything. Abrade doesn't seem terrible either, but I think we're just going in too deep at that point. Okay. Fine. This hand does stuff. This hand does stuff. So we're keeping, I guess our opponent's thinking. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. So far. Do they have Leyline? Oh man, does this deck have Leyline? This is literally my lack of knowledge right here. I promised I would read up, but like I was just reading up on strat. Oh, okay. So they've mulliganed to 5. They've kept their 5. We will play Delta and go. So we have our second fetch. We'll just grab an Underground Sea. We don't need a... I don't think we need to grab anything crazy here. Okay, we'll do this on upkeep. Or we should have just done that on upkeep. What am I doing? Underground Sea, play Misty. Go from there. Even if they fetch, I don't think we want to Archive Trap. We don't really have a way to like interact with that Emrakul, which is the problem. Like they mulled a 5. I feel like countering this is actually pretty solid. Like they mulled a 5. Just giving them like resources, I don't think is what we want. Like we could, if they don't shuffle, we could potentially Thought Scour, but that could also mean that they just have an Emrakul on top. That's my problem. We ideally here want to be able to use this Visions of Beyond. Let's see if they have anything right now. This is essentially like they've mulled a 5. This is a must answer. Sure. Sure, so they could have a counterspell here. Let's see if this provides anything for us. Okay, I think we just misplayed like this whole game. I'm gonna be honest. I think we misplayed this whole game. I think we've used up too many of our resources here. Oh god. Okay, yeah, we definitely messed this one up. Oh. All right, everyone. Game number 2. Let's make it happen. Okay? Let's do it. This one's not in the 2-player queues. This one's in the tournament practice lobbies because literally no one is in the 2-player queues right now. I'm literally just trying to get some games in. No one is playing Legacy right now for some reason in the 2-player queues. Get your game going, all right, Legacy? Come on. Get your game on. Figure it out as a format. Let's do it. Okay. It's got Archive Trap. It's got Crab. It's got Daze. I'll keep. Let's do it. Mess me up. Oh, God. Stop playing fair decks. Okay, so we're just going to run this out. Stop playing fair decks, please. Oh god, more fair decks. It's so fair. It's so fair. It's so fair. Oh, it's so fair. Snapcaster and Spell Pierce, it's so fair. Ah! I feel like I feel like we're gonna get murked, and this is like a mono blue show and tell again. That's pretty good. Daze feels like pretty bad right now. Yeah, Daze feels like pretty trash. But we can hard cast like, I don't know. You know what? Daze feels pretty bad right now. At like end of the day, Daze feels like horrendous. We'll grab an Underground Sea. Okay. If our opponent only decides to search their library. Woo-wee. Straight up, if our opponent only decides to search their library, that's fine. Yeah, okay. There's only so much I'm doing about that. Alright. No. That's fine. So we're just gonna go bang. Search for something now. I'm actually worried about potentially worried about what is it? Wasteland, or yes, land destruction, just because of I'm looking at the spells in this. Potentially worried, a lot of mono blue here. I'm potentially worried about some land hate. Didn't want to grab the Underground Sea there. Okay, our opponent just gave it to us. They weren't having it. They weren't having it. Okay, cool. Gotta love it. Okay. Okay, feels like a fair deck. So we're gonna lose the Dazes. I think, yeah, we're gonna lose the Dazes. I think all together. We'll lose like 2 forces. Bring in these. I think like shave and Extirpate. Flusterstorm. Hydroblast seems fine actually with Lightning Bolt, Swan Song, Sphinx's Tutelage. Just because we're going to be going a little bit longer, and then potentially Abrade, because like Snapcaster could be a pretty relevant win condition here. Actually, sorry, Fatal Push is just better. Like, what artifact could they really bring in against us? Like, Fatal Push just feels better there. Actually, not Fatal Push. Liliana's Triumph, in case they have, yeah, Triumph I think is probably better in case they have True Name. I don't think we saw True Name. Yeah, this hand's keepable for sure. Let's do it. Oh, it's so fair. It's so fair. Okay. Well, hopefully this resolves. Love for it to resolve. If it doesn't, you know, they force of will it, if anything. You can't spell pierce that, so. If you want to force of will Hedron Crab, damn it. You know, I'm honored. If you want to force of will Hedron Crab, I am honored, let me tell you that much. I am truly, truly excited. Ooh, okay, this looks super fair. Oh man, Pyroblast and Cryptic Commands and Spell Snares. Okay, I got you. A lot of blue. That's, man, the things that modern players say, right? Like, a lot of blue in this format. Okay, so I don't think they're going to be searching anytime soon, so we could potentially just put away these traps. Yeah, we could potentially just put away these traps. Yeah, I don't think they're searching anytime soon. Grab an Underground Sea. Did they, like, forget to respond there, or, like... See what they do here. We have, if they want to like Pyroblast the Hedron Crab, they can. Like like at the end of the day, like I'm fine with it. Okay, that's like, okay, whatever, man. Like I guess you got to use a spell on something sometime. Okay, so we will play this. Yeah, we'll hold up the Volcanic to bluff a Pyroblast, Red Elemental Blast, whatever you want to say here. Doesn't really matter. Play Flooded Strand. Maybe you shouldn't have played Flooded Strand just for information on like our fetches, but it could matter. Like, our opponent's pretty upset right now, I think. I think our opponent's trying to, like... I know this is the open play lobby, so, like, people are more likely to kind of just quit out and everything. But we're just trying to get some games in, honestly. I think our opponent's just, like, a tad bit upset. They're trying to think here. Is it worth removal? Did they miss their window for removal? I don't know what our opponent's thinking right now. Are they in the chat? They could be in the chat, actually. Show chat. They could be in the chat. Okay, I just want to highlight this. I did not know this was a thing right here. Take a chance, take an opportunity to read this. Take an opportunity to read this, everyone. Oh man, the salt. The salt. Thank you, Mitch. You're featured on That Mill Guy's channel. Thank you for your salt, Mitch. Oh god, Mitch, thank you. This is exactly what I wanted to highlight right here. This makes me so happy. You don't even understand. This is just rage. This is just pure unadulterated rage. All right, everyone, we're back. You gotta love the salt in the open lobbies. You gotta love it. I guess the caliber of players are a little lower. People are a bit more upset. And that's okay. At the end of the day, that's okay. Okay? Some people just can't take it. They just can't take it. Obviously, we're keeping this. We're gonna keep this. We are fine. We got Force. We have Daze. A little bit of combo hate. Bloodstained Mire. Ooh, okay, finally. Actually, when I say finally, we finally get a hand without archive traps and our opponent finally fetches instead of just playing a basic island. Whatever. Taiga. Bug? Potentially, or rug. Black. No, but it's rug, not bug. Sorry, it's rug delver. Red. Not rug. I think it's rug delver. So this deck is probably, yeah. This isn't great. This is not great. This is not what we want to be playing against right now. I'm gonna be like one hundo. We probably, the thing is here, we probably want to Force of Will or Daze the Tarmogoyf that they're gonna play. This is definitely gonna be a Tarmogoyf deck. It sucks that thing's gonna be a 3/3. Oh, it has Shroud too. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough. This thing has Shroud. I have to race this. Potentially could have just a Wasteland. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's do this. I don't want to deal with this card. I like straight up do not want to deal with this card at all. Abrupt Decay, Mirari's Guile, Bolt. This is just red, green, black. Red, green, black. Just a little bit of Jund. Okay. A little bit of just a little bit of Jund. Just a little bit of Jund. It's fine. Do what you need to do. Okay. Different matchups in Legacy. I like it. Different matchups in Legacy. Okay, so we're gonna mill them, but Threshold on the Nimble Mongoose is 7, I believe. I believe Threshold is 7. I'm only saying that from my experience in EDH. And so so that's fine. This thing has Shroud. Oh my god. How do I deal with this? Gotta start mainboarding Ensnaring Bridges. Look at this. Look at... Put them back in any order. This is what green has. This is what Legacy is, man. Oh, my lordy lord. I feel like we force this, not Daze it. I feel like I did. Because I don't want to enable this Mongoose. That's my thing here. I don't want to enable this Mongoose until the end step here. Yes, okay. That's fine. I don't know if that was good, but I think it is. I think we do want to just race our opponent here. So grab the Underground Sea. Okay, so we'll Brainstorm here. That's not bad. We'll shuffle away Island, Flooded Strand. We'll make land drops here. We'll make land drops here. We'll make land drops here. We're fine. We'll make land drops. It's all about racing here. It's gonna be about racing here. I can mill them for Visions of Beyond is really like one of our nut draws. I'm not blocking here. That's fine. This crab still has its use. We're not blocking here. That's fine. They're just not drawing any lands. Oh, that's like definitely getting Daze. Daze that. Daze that sucker. Are you kidding me? Daze this sucker. Bun that nonsense. Okay. Mill you some more. Volcanic Island. Get non-basics out. Guess what? Got another mill. Got more to mill. Got more to mill. Oof, ooh, ooh, we're racing. We're racing. Now this is pod racing right here. A little bit of Star Wars memeage for all of y'all. Let's do it. I like it. I cannot believe this is actually working right now. I'm gonna be like one hundo. I cannot believe this is working. Like a deck like struggling to find lands. Like this deck is clearly struggling to find lands right now. Oh my. That's fine. It's really just Jund aggro here. Thought Seizes, that kind of sucked. Yeah, this is really just Jund aggro in its truest form. Like Lightning Bolts, Dread Horde with Tarmogoyf. Thoughtseize to get away with, like, take away, like, problematic things. Ooh, Hooting Mandrills. Yeah, I don't think that was, like, a target thing we forced, but we'll see. It has Trample, which is kind of problematic. Let's Brainstorm. We need to find things. Visions is a really good find. Okay, this. God, that's so dumb. Okay, fine. It doesn't even matter. We're just looking one card deeper. How do I do this? I'm gonna save the Hedron Crab. I'm gonna save the Hedron Crab because we could potentially mill one more. Yeah, we can mill one more off of Brain Freeze. We could even Force of Will our own Hedron Crab to cast one more spell. Mill them for 9. If we draw a land, I think we win the game. I think we win the game. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking out my butt right now. I'm just talking out my butt right now. I don't know. This is like my game to lose right now. It really is. It's my game to lose right now. It's great that these guys haven't found a land. They could find a land right now, but it's great that they haven't found a land. Okay, so they found a land. So they put a land on top. So they're still working with what they have. Abrupt Decay doesn't end the game. It just makes it that just makes it kind of frustrating. Okay. Because a fetch would have been ideal. A fetch land would have been ideal there. But now a fetch land for us loses us the game. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's so dumb. I don't think there's a way to really do this properly. Okay. Fine. Sideboard, okay. Liliana's Triumph seems good. Ensnaring Bridges seem good too. Force of Will seems like awkward. I don't think that's like, you don't want to lose life. Surgical doesn't seem terrible actually either. We could shift like we could shift like some brain freezes, bring in Fatal Push. Do we want Abrade? Abrade doesn't really kill anything. That's the thing. Like their stuff is like massive. Abrade doesn't really kill anything. We could ditch Force for Hydroblast for their red stuff, which seems not too bad. I feel pretty confident with that actually. Let's keep one Force in. Yeah, like they have ways to deal with a lot of our stuff. This doesn't seem like a fantastic matchup. Like Tarmogoyf's Lightning Bolts, Thought Seizes and Mongoose and Mongeese with Shroud. Doesn't seem fantastic for us, but we'll see. We'll see. We're here to play Legacy. I mean, we had our fun. We misplayed. I think we played the first game was played pretty badly. That's something I'm fine to recognize. The first game was definitely played a little badly. And that's like completely okay, honestly. First, yes. Yeah, okay. I'll keep it. Our crab gets bolted, so maybe I don't. Well, no, then we can just, if they bolt our crab, we can play Glimpse and Surgical something. Is that even a good plan, though? Is that really a good plan, though? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fine. All right. Just get our stuff out. Just get our stuff out. It's better off that way. Get our stuff out. At worst, we can daze something. Oh, God. Come on. Where are my archive traps? Archive traps doing absolutely nothing for me. Any other matchup for some reason. Oh, God. Yeah, please. Just none of that, man. None of that, honestly. Please, none of that. Okay. Oh, God. Fine. Oh, okay. Okay, play the Underground Sea, because that's what they know about. See if we can grab something interesting. Absolutely nothing interesting. Okay. Like, Crypt Incursion could be like a valid thing in this deck. I don't know why there aren't any Crypt Incursions, but I don't know. Maybe that's not the type of game that Legacy wants to play. Like, Burn is like high enough, you know, in the meta. It's a budget deck. Burn is good enough. Like, I don't want a Surgical Nimble Mongoose. That just feels bad. I want a Surgical, like, Lightning Bolt. Tarmogoyf. Abrupt Decay. Oh. Fine. That's something I'm gonna Surgical. Get that out of here. I don't want to deal with that. I straight up don't want to deal with that. Like, that's so dumb. Okay, fine. Whatever. Fine. You did it. You did the thing. Literally have just hate out the wazoo. Okay, so I mean, just take this out for the delve, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Oh god, Wasteland. Alright. So now we know they have Red Elemental Blast. It's not bad. It counters Red Elemental Blast. Yeah, they have Red Elemental Blast, which we can use if they go to fetch. You know, yeah, they could do that here. Yeah. We will definitely Archive Trap and Visions here. Yeah, that's happening. You can REB this, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Maybe I should have waited until... Oh god, maybe I should have just waited. Let's see if they do anything, though. I probably should just wait until end step. Okay. Okay, so there's literally no sense in me cracking this fetch. I need to draw some lands. Okay, now there's a sense in me cracking fetches. We can do it on their turn, though. We can force them to use mana on their turn. I think that's gonna be really the key here. We'll do it on their upkeep here. Doing that upkeep, so grab the Underground Sea, and we'll cast Visions. If they want to REB, they're using up mana. They could. I think they will. Okay, that's fine. And we have the answer. REB. Pay the blue. Haha, we played Legacy. We did the Legacy thing. Okay. That's pretty solid. I like that. They've used up a mana. We have Brainstorm plus fetch. That feels pretty good. So they drew a permanent. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay. Curd Ape. Aped Curd. Surgical. Surgical seems pretty solid here. Surgical... Oh, they have 3 lightning bolts in there. Surgical Goyf seems pretty good here. Surgical Goyf seems pretty good here. Oof. Damn. Grab an island. We will Visions. Go to draw and then get the Goyf. We could potentially also get Abrupt Decay, but I don't think Abrupt Decay really serves a problem for us. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, the catch! The surgical catch! Ooh! Ooh, the surgical catch. Let's go! The surgical catch! Ooh, 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 ooh. No fear, no fear. Kind of sucks that we don't have another black source, though. Okay, it's like literally no point in that. Okay. So we know they have an Abrupt Decay in hand. So if they just draw a land. Yes, they just drew a land. Perfect. That's fine. Like, we'll just crack this now. It's fine. We'll just thin the deck. That's just a little bit of deck thinning. I don't think there's like a specific sequence of cards that really wins us the game here. So we'll play Cephalid Coliseum. Do this. GG. Like they literally, I don't think, can actually win the game here. I don't think they have a way unless they can counter this Snapcaster Mage. Even still, like. So they drew a land. Okay. They have any more lands to fetch? Okay. Snapcaster does it. Snapcaster recast Glimpse. Yep. All right. Run it back. I feel like I bring like 2 forces back in because we're on the draw, right? Is that correct? Is that like a thing that like is actually correct? I don't know. Submit it. I don't know. Not a matchup that I was really studying up on, but I imagine people aren't just in the open lobbies with you know, ad nos tendrils. You know, people are in the leagues with ad nos tendrils. Make it happen, make it happen, make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. This hand sucks, it has almost nothing. This hand is a little bit better. Draw bridge. Okay, what am I doing? Our opponent's kept 7. Fine. I'm not gonna force that. Take whatever you want. Probably just cast Thought Scour here. And just dig. Probably just cast Thought Scour and dig. I mean, do we really need to cast Thought Scour? Right? Because like I don't want to feed Hooting Mandrills. So I'll cast it on their end step. Yeah, we'll cast Thought Scour on their end step. Really just need to dig for a land. I feel like this deck wants like one more non-basic. But we'll see. I feel like this deck wants one more non-basic. That's kind of problematic, but we'll... Oh well. Potentially could have just grabbed Volcanic there. Okay, so we found the land. So I think the key to us really getting something going right now is gonna be get the Underground Sea out, get the second Sea out, cast Glimpse, which grows... Oh, okay, yeah, so I guess it doesn't really grow Goy if they don't have many other types. I really just need a... Yeah, I have 3 visions in hand right now. Really just need to get something going with these visions, so... Goif is a clock. Goif is a clock. God, I can't believe I'm running out visions just for... Oh my, okay. This is pain. This is suffering. Let me tell you that. This is suffering. This is suffering right here. This is pain. This is pain incarnate right here. Oh my god, how do I deal with this? I need Murderous Cut, like, exactly. But, like, even still, this is a losing battle. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. All right. All right. Wrap up. Hey everyone, back for the wrap up, and yeah, still got a lot of learning to do, and I think the key to mastering these blue mirrors are definitely just going to be some games, getting the reps in, going to require a bit of nuance, so still learning on that aspect, and of course some of the changes we made were based off of decks that we didn't really get a chance to play today, okay? So I think I'm gonna use that first, and as a transition to go into tip number 1, I think we're gonna make a change to putting the Ensnaring Bridges back into the main board to help have that kind of mainstay answer to show and tell in case we don't have the surgicals for the Emrakul, okay? Gives us an extra out and something else that the deck has to fight against, okay? So I think that's gonna help us there. I think the next tip that I wanna go into, tip number 2, is actually just something gameplay related, not a change, something that we actually got off in one of our games where if your opponent doesn't have enough cards in their graveyard to meet the Visions of Beyond condition of draw 3, well, you can cast the Visions and then cast your Brain Freeze in response, and then after all the Brainstorm, or Brains Freeze, I should say, copies resolve, then hopefully your opponent then has 20 plus cards, and then you can draw from there, okay? A little bit of instant speed magic, so you can work with that as well. So 2 very quick tips, ran through them, and of course, again, cut me some slack, still doing some learning, and with that in mind, I mean, I'm just gonna leave Legacy to the side for a bit, still continue, of course, down this Eternal Magic train. Let me give you a bit of a hint for next video. Hedron Crab, Fast Bond, Black Lotus, Time Twister. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, okay? So, with that hint in mind, I want everyone to know that even the impossible is possible. And as we ponder that thought, please join me next Saturday or next time, whenever you do, as we take a glimpse into the unthinkable.